AI can do a lot for us teachers and educators, and one area where we can leverage the power of AI is in lesson planning. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use AI to generate interactive lessons. Hi, this is Matt from Educators Technology. In this video, I'm sharing with you this tool called Curipod, which allows you to create interactive lessons using AI. So the process is simple and easy. You can either use AI to generate a lesson plan, or you can build your lesson plan from scratch using interactive slides. We'll jump right in and walk you through the process of generating AI lesson plans and inviting students to join. Okay, so to start using Curipod, head over to curipod.com and then log in if you already have an account. If you don't, register for a free account. Then once you log in, you will land in your dashboard. Click here on the create lesson. There are two ways to create a lesson. You can either create it with AI or you can create your lesson from scratch. Let's see how you can create your lesson from scratch. Click on create blank lesson, and then you will be directed to an editor where you can add the different sections to your lesson. You have, for instance, the add new here button, which gives you access to different activities and content slides. There are 6 main activities that you can add to your lesson. There are the open questions, drawing activities, word cloud, polling, AI feedback, and AI watchboard. Let's see the open question activity, for instance. Click on it, and then here you can choose question types you want, and then you can choose the duration. Then you can set the duration of your activity and the answers, how many answers you want to include. And then you can choose here whether you want your students to vote on the answers or not, and the vote duration in case you activated the voting. Other activities, there is also the drawing activity. Let's click on drawing. In case you want to add a drawing activity to your lesson, click on drawing, and then we have here, you can write the instructions right here for the drawing activity, and on the left hand side here you can control the duration of the activity, and then you can also activate whether students can vote on these drawing activities or not. And if you want to add a background, you can click here and upload the background that students can work on. And then here, in case you activated the voting, you can also set the duration of the voting for students. And you can go back here and do the same with other activities. In case you want to customize the layout of your presentation, and the content slides here, you have different layouts. You have the image layout, the header and text. Choose whichever you want. For instance, let's choose this one here. As you can see, you can customize the text right here, and you can also click on upload files here to upload media to your presentation. You can also click on upload right here to upload a presentation you've created. For instance, a PowerPoint presentation or a PDF. You can upload it here, and Curipod will create interactive slides based on the content of the uploaded presentation. Let's move on with the other things you can do here in this editor. If you add activities, you can edit them right here, and since we haven't added any activity, we can't. And then there is the text here, the media to include, and there are other elements. For instance, if you want to include shapes and stickers, the background for your slides, and there is the translation feature here, which allows you to translate your slide into different languages here. That's if you want to create a lesson from scratch. Now, the second option is to generate a lesson using AI. This is quite simple. Click on create a lesson with AI. I provide an example to show you how you can generate a lesson using Curipod. Let's use the same topic, which is daylight saving time. And then you can choose the grade here and the language. And if you have standards in mind, you can choose them here. And then you can add additional criteria. Let me write here, please generate 10 interactive slides. And then click on get lesson. Give it a few seconds. Have here the final results. Here is the lesson Curipod created for us. There are 10 interactive slides. Click on each slide to further customize its content. You can click on text to edit it, and you can go through all of them. And then here on the left hand side, you can also click on add new if you want to add other activities to your slides. The same thing with text and media. You can also click on elements if you want to add shapes or stickers, and background. If you want to translate your slides, click on translate here. And once you're done customizing your slides, you can come up here and click on start now. And here you will have a URL that you can share with students to let them join the lesson. Let me copy the URL and open another tab and use this URL to see what students will access once they click on the URL. Here's the Students tab. Once they paste URL, now they need to provide a name. Let me use Med. And Curipod automatically generates a funny nickname for them. Now remember, this is the Students tab. Let's go back to the Teachers tab to see how it looks now. Now we have 1 student, as we can see right here. And so once students join, you can simply click on start, so the students can start taking the lesson. Let's move on to the second slide. Now click on start activity. Give it a few seconds. And then now we'll go back to the Students tab to see how it looks. See here the activity here on Students tab. For instance, let's just type in something for an answer here. It's an efficient way to save time. And then click on submit. And then let's go back now to the Teachers tab to see here we see that there is a 1 response from students. You can see it here. And then to end activity, click on end activity. And then if you want to allow students to vote on each other's responses, click on start voting. Let's go back to Students tab to see how it looks there. And here students, they can click on which answer they want to vote on. I choose that one. Now let's go back to the Teachers tab. All right, so here is the answer that received the most votes. And then you can do the same. You can go ahead to the other slides and move on till you finish all the slides. Once done, you can click on end lesson and you will be able to go back to your dashboard. Now let's move on to the second most important feature provided by Curipod, which is My Reports. So My Reports page features the lessons you've already created and used with your students. Choose the lesson you want to check the reports of. For instance, this is the lesson we've just created. And then, as you can see here, the reports page has 3 main tabs. There is the summary, there is students and activities. For the summary here, you can click to generate insights about your lesson. What's the lesson all about, its objective and everything. We'll go to students now. And here we can have a list of all the students who participated in the lesson. And because this is just an illustration, it's just me here. So here you will have a list of all the students who participated in the lesson, and you can click on any student and then click on Get Student Insight, and you will be able to generate insights about the performance of that particular student in that lesson. Here's a sample summary. The summary is divided into 3 sections. There is the glow section, there is the grow, and there is the action item. And then you can move down here and see all the answers that students has provided. This summary is an interesting way to share your feedback with students. You can copy and customize it the way you want before you share it with your students. And so under the activities section, you will be able to see the different activities in your lesson, and you will be able also to check student responses as well. So the last thing I want to share with you is this inspiration tab here. This is where you will be able to access a wide collection of pre-made interactive lessons here. You can use the navigational menu here to quickly locate topics you want to work on. For instance, if you want test prep, right here, a daily routines, activities, games and competitions. Let's click on games and competitions, for instance. Here, as you can see, there are different interactive slides arranged into various categories. There is the vocabulary games category, there is making inferences, Curie quiz, and so on and so forth. So that's basically the main features provided by Curipod. So all right, I hope you find this tutorial helpful. Go ahead and give Curipod a try, and don't forget to share with us your feedback. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.